Well, hello everybody, welcome back into the dungeon, and today we do have torture on the mind. I wish to invite you here for the beginning of the next stage of pest wars in our dungeon. Whatever rodent it is that was on my table the other day has returned. I'll show you that in a second. But, you know, to start this off in the right spirit, as it were, I want to show you something Shox found in the wall here the other day when she was down here with me. Interesting, kind of gross. Some people may be offended by this. If you're the type of person who gets offended by real life, skip the next 10 seconds or so. So here in the fiberglass insulation, we see what I suspect is a distant relative of whatever we're hunting now. This is a very, I hesitate to say it, but cute little skeleton. And I will be trying to find some way to pull that out of there for preservation. But I'm not quite sure when I'm going to go about doing that. No idea how long that's been in the wall, but the theory right now is that it had been up here and something has recently come by and maybe knocked it over, because, you know, after 3 years, I'd like to think we would have seen this kind of before today. Anywho, we're looking for a live rodent who is somewhat problematic. This guy, obviously not the problem. For the last few days, things had been going fairly well on the Darwin table. I mean, there had been no new evidence of anything anyway. If things had been around, I hadn't seen damage, but this morning, I came down here, and that little blankety-blank so-and-so took its choice of the kale, which otherwise seemed to be doing quite nicely, and was digging in my vermiculite, where I cleaned up the Sugar Rush peach seeds that were all over the table. Put some of them in there, kind of getting started on my faux smart garden thing. But anyway, you know, something's been digging in there. Not cool. I'm the only one who's supposed to be digging in the dirt in my garden. So, yeah, that is a problem for me. I can't have it running around eating all my seedlings now that I'm actually getting a decent sprout rate. Speaking of which, anything in there yet? Nothing in there yet. But I did notice over here, I'll show you that, I guess, with the Sunday review. There are, I guess I should say, yes, grammar police, there are a couple of sprouts already coming up. I'm not sure, but I think those might be in the Kangstar variety seeds, so very cool, very cool. Anyway, today we're here to talk about death to kale-sucking rodents, because, yeah, not cool, man. Many of you have given me some excellent suggestions. I like the classic bucket trap that Punky suggested, and Brother Trollforge suggested a couple of really specific brands of Mousetrap. This I found interesting at the co-op, so we brought it home today. An electronic mousetrap. Never really messed with one of these before, but what the heck? I'm prepared to give it a go. Not quite sure where I'm going to put it, but yeah, we'll get there. So you're probably wondering why spend the extra money for an electronic trap instead of just getting a good old-fashioned super cheap snap trap. Not an unreasonable question, but I've got two perfectly acceptable to me reasons why I'm not doing that. Number one, I have been groping around on the table before and set off a snap trap on my fingers. Not an experience I care to repeat. Not gonna do it, okay? And the other one is, it's a mercy kill thing. This thing is supposed to basically quick little heart attack for them as the electricity charges through their system, and I don't have to worry about them like maybe not dying right away or anything like that. And yeah, it's just a mercy circuit thing. I don't want anything to suffer unnecessarily, even if it is a pain in my tuchus. Yeah. So this one takes 4 AA batteries. Pretty simple. Like to see something USB rechargeable, but that's not going to be in my price range, is it? So yeah, 4 AA batteries, pretty easy to put in. Let's go. So here is the Victor Mousetrap in question. Kills 100 plus mice per set of AA batteries, which is good. That's you know, 4 batteries. I guess the deal is they come in through here, squeeze themselves through this little tiny space, I don't know, through there, pause, make the connection between the two, heart attack. Read the instructions, which I guess are, you're not going to lose them this way, you know, so 10 points there, but this, I don't know, my eyes are not what they used to be. That was not fun to read. Anywho, suggest you smear a little peanut butter on the back there. I guess they'll smell it through the holes, try and get into it. therefore it's worth the effort. I don't know. I'm almost thinking I should put some kale seedlings in there, because clearly this thing had options, did a lot of dancing to get to kale. So I don't know, but anyway, it says peanut butter, so we'll start with some peanut butter. And yeah, it just closes up. When this is open, apparently, you know, you should be able to shock yourself. I almost want to test it, but I'm not convinced that's a really good idea. We'll see. Opens up here, easy enough. Come on, one-handed. Opened for me earlier. Anyway, put in your 4 AA's, classic ribbon to pull them out. On-off switch there. The green light will flash once. When it's on, it'll flash for 7 days, indicating a kill. And it will blink red when the batteries are dying. Pretty straightforward. Gotta like that. So yeah, I guess I need to load this with some batteries and go get a spoonful of peanut butter. Alright, batteries in. Green light comes on. So far so good. Doing better than that Smart Garden. Now, will the green light come on with it open? It will not. Excellent. So I'm guessing that means whatever safety feature is in there is working. Probably has a lot to do with that little lever right there. Okay, so yes, peanut butter. Figured I'd smear a little of the extra peanut butter off into the fish tank. I think I may have found a new treat for them. I gave it to them on a regular basis, but they sure got active. Can't really see with this stupid light though. Oh, I can't wait to replace that thing. So we have our weaponized peanut butter in place. Our trap is closed. The light is on, so it's got power. Somebody suggested with traps like this to put a little peanut butter in the edge. I'm not sure I'm going to go there yet. But now the next bit is I'm supposed to put this along a wall so that kind of just naturally ends up going into there. But the problem is the little buggers ravaging my table. So I think we're just going to start by putting it on the table, because you know me and following directions and stuff. Never really been my strong suit, but I'm trying to put it here, I guess, because this is kind of like a wall. So I don't know. Well, apparently the light goes off after a few seconds, so whatever, I'm just going to have to hope that that still has power. Kind of got it shoved up against the side here. Hopefully whatever it is will wander across, go, peanut butter, I'll try that. Not quite as healthy as kale, but I'll give it a try. I don't know. Nice to see these little tiny kale plants doing so well. It's too bad they're being used as bait right now, but I guess it is what it is. I can always plant more kale. And so far, it doesn't look like any of these spider plants are at risk. So hopefully this will start catching varmints for us, and the problem will kind of go away. So yeah, here's to hoping the next time you see that particular trap in a video, it's caught something. I would be thrilled to be able to tell you with the Sunday report that I've already caught 1 to 10 of the little critters, because the less the merrier in this particular case. Anywho, on that particular thought, that is where I'm going to wrap up today's quick little second visit, I guess. Just wanted to let you guys know that I am dealing with this situation, and yes, as they say in Facebook, I guess, thoughts and prayers. Anywho, I'll see you guys later.